Well, Jim, let's get away from the awesome boxes and let's get to the awesome ratings, or what could be awesome ratings. We will find out. AEW Dynamite for August 21st against the Democratic National Convention, so big competition.
Isn't there always something happening on a Wednesday night in America?
It just so happens that the biggest things happen on Wednesday nights.
Used to be church night. That's why Tennessee territory didn't run a big town on Wednesdays. People went to church for some reason on Wednesday nights in the small towns.
Did they play bingo? Was it bingo night?
I don't know. It could have been Bingo, and Bingo was his name. Oh.
All right. This is taking a turn. AEW Dynamite, Jim, on August 21st, 2024 from 8 to 10:05 p.m. On average, watched by 698,000 viewers.
Oh, boy, so they're back below 700. They popped up a little bit last week, didn't they? Wasn't it last week? They had a few more?
Yes, 703 last week.
Yeah, they've lost another 5,000 people.
The trailing 4 weeks, the average is 680.
Ooh. Well, I guess this is better than average if that's their average. That's a pretty fucking rotten average.
Well, again, there is strong competition, as they say, but let's see what story the quarter hours tell us. These were compiled by WrestleNomics. Quarter 1, 8 to 8:15 p.m. The Britt Baker Mercedes Moné live promo and angle with Camille, and the Chris Jericho backstage promo. 840,000 viewers.
Ooh, okay. Well, they started strong, and that means that they are apparently going to finish weak, according to their average. Go ahead.
They started at 338, by the way, in the key demo, and they stayed over 300 until the overrun, so fairly consistent, and with the trend line for that. Going to the quarter hours again, quarter 2, 8:15 to 8:30 p.m. Chris Jericho versus Tommy Billington, the picture-in-picture ads, the Learning Tree and Hook live angle, and the ad break.
And Prince Karras's head popping off.
See, at least he has enough hair to cover his eye. You know, if he was like a short-haired wrestler on the ground, you would have really been fucked. 734,000 viewers.
Oh, good Lord. So 106,000 people said, the Big Bang Theory is done? Shit, let's get out of here.
Well, the banging continues into quarter 3, 8:30 to 8:45 p.m. Tony Storm versus Saraya with picture-in-picture ads in the Johnny Saint tribute match. The post-match with Mariah May. The Conglomerations backstage promo. And an ad break. 683,000 viewers.
Oh, good Lord. Well, they have to come back at this point somewhat just to make their average, but that's 157,000 people in 45 minutes.
That's the women's segment, into Jericho, into another women's segment. But we go now to quarter 4, 8:45 to 9 p.m., the Will Ospreay MJF live face-to-face promo. 702,000 viewers.
Okay, well, so 19,000 people found their way back once they were sure it was safe and the girls' match was over with.
But there was strong competition. One of the Dixie Chicks blew her nose at the Democratic Convention at that exact moment when this match happened.
I saw that. And she was tackled by the Secret Service. They thought her nose was loaded.
We go now to the big 9 o'clock hour, the loaded 9 o'clock hour, the big 9 o'clock hour, 9 to 9:15 p.m.
Which, by the way, this was it not Ospreay and MJF? Yeah, I said they were 15 minutes into this thing at 9 o'clock. Well, maybe so that's why some of these people came back. They saw Ospreay and MJF. Did they hang with them?
Well, that continued into quarter 5 here at 9 o'clock. MJF and Ospreay's live angle, an ad break. The Adam Page Evil Uno backstage confrontation. 701,000 viewers.
Okay, they held the audience. That's about as close to being held as you can come. They were gripped very tightly.
Well, they kept coming into quarter 6, 9:15 to 9:30 p.m. Kazuchika Okada versus Claudio Castagnoli with picture-in-picture twice. 706,000 viewers.
That is a miracle. that they could actually get 5,000 extra people to sit through that? All righty.
Well, that match continued into quarter 7, 9:30 to 9:45 p.m. The continuation of Claudio versus Okada, the post-match with the Young Bucks, Darby Allin, and FTR. Well, actually, no, that's actually the post-match continuing into the match. Darby Allin and FTR versus the Young Bucks and Jack Perry with picture-in-picture ads. 683,000 viewers.
Okay, so they didn't actually sit through the whole thing. Another 23,000 said, no, we can't take it anymore.
Well, they took it a little more in quarter 8 here, 9:45 to 10 p.m. I remind you, there's an overrun. It says 9 minutes. The continuation of Allin and FTR versus The Elite. The post-match with the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn. The Ospreay Bryan Danielson motivational angle in the back. And an ad break. 619,000 viewers.
Oh, good God.
9-minute overrun for the Swerve Strickland Bryan Danielson live promo with Nigel. 564,000 viewers.
Jesus, even the pilot of Modern Family couldn't bring the people in drooves? So, again, it used to be that the overrun bumped them up, but now the overrun, I think, is taking them down. They've killed the following program. If you take out the first quarter, which we usually do because that's obviously bullshit, they lost 106,000 people immediately. The whole program, they were between 683 and 734. It's about a 50,000 person swing there. And then they just lost 75,000 people in the last quarter. And then another 55,000 on top of that.
The true average is 689.
Good Lord. So, but again, from start to finish, they lost 200, and let's say, wait a minute, 24, I'm trying to do it, 276,000 viewers from the start of the program to the finish of the program.
You know, the key demo is the interesting thing here. It starts at 338, 318, 307, 325, 308, 317, 309, 304, 293. Fairly consistent. That seems to be who Tony's booking for, that 300,000 people.
Well, bless him. If he's that happy with that many people, then bless him. Because, and again, what's wrong with those people? They just not got nothing better to do?
Well, that was AEW Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, boy.